everyone, it is Farheen and welcome back to the Love in Doha show. It is Saturday, June 13th, 2026, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you tuning in today for your absolute favorite roundup of stories, updates, and trending news from right here in Qatar. We have an incredibly packed episode for you today, filled with major educational breakthroughs, a massive wave of football pride spreading across the globe, and a strong stance on the international stage, protecting our nation's reputation. To start things off on a truly exciting note for all the sports fans out there, the anticipation is completely reaching a fever pitch as Qatari football fans officially take over the streets of San Francisco ahead of a massive match. The energy hitting California right now is absolutely incredible to witness, and Doha pride is shining brighter than ever on American soil. This marks the very first major gathering for Al Nabi fans on the West Coast as they prepare to support the national team in a historic football showdown. Local Qatari creator Aisha gave everyone the ultimate look at this game day excitement by showing off her unbelievable travel gear. She packed the absolute perfect game day suitcase filled with matching maroon gear, from official jerseys all the way to custom travel cups. She is officially heading out to the United States for today's massive match against Switzerland, and fans all over social media cannot wait to see her proudly cheering in the stands. The incredible moments shared online show that while the fans are far from home, the atmosphere is completely authentic, making the iconic San Francisco waterfront look and feel just like Souk Waqif. Massive crowds are filling the streets, proudly waving flags, beating drums, and singing traditional chants to cheer on the squad. Online sections are completely lighting up too, as countless Arab fans leave incredibly supportive comments on these videos, celebrating the fans' dedication and wishing the team the absolute best of luck on the pitch. This united front sets a powerful tone for the team, and this historic march is definitely something the local onlookers in California will remember for a very long time. Moving on to some fantastic news that is going to bring massive relief to local families. The Ministry of Education and Higher Education just launched its first ever official school fees policy for private schools and kindergartens. Announced during a lively press conference at the ministry headquarters, this binding new framework completely changes how tuition and school activities are priced. It is a massive win for transparency, designed specifically to stop surprise charges while keeping the private education sector growing smoothly. Under these excellent new rules, schools are strictly forbidden from collecting any unapproved operating or service fees, which means an absolute end to the hidden extras that puzzle parents. On top of that, optional fees cannot be forced onto families anymore, and if the ministry did not explicitly sign off on a fee beforehand, schools legally cannot ask parents to pay for it. For the first time ever, the government is also setting a hard ceiling on how much tuition can actually increase, meaning schools cannot just raise their prices on a whim. In fact, existing schools now have to wait at least 3 full years after getting their license before they can even apply for a fee increase. And they must thoroughly prove their academic quality and financial performance justify the change. One of the best parts of this update is the brand new financial breathing room for parents. Once a school gets approval for a fee hike, a generous 1.5-year grace period kicks in before the higher price takes effect, giving families ample time to adjust their household budgets, plan ahead, or comfortably look into transferring schools without any last-minute stress. Finishing up with a major update from our international relations, Qatar's International Media Office has completely rejected a series of serious allegations published by the Washington Post. The newspaper claimed that Doha secretly coordinated its energy production decisions with Iran and let the ongoing regional conflict dictate its business moves. But Qatari officials did not hold back, instantly calling the entire report unfounded, misleading, and heavily reliant on inaccurate information. The pushback from Qatari officials goes far beyond just protecting the country's economic reputation, as there is a deep concern that these false claims could intentionally sabotage ongoing, highly sensitive mediation efforts in the Middle East. Spreading this kind of narrative risks driving a wedge into the strategic, long-standing partnership between Qatar and the United States, at a time when regional stability matters most. The report also suggested authorities fabricated or exaggerated damage at the Ras Laffan LNG facility as a convenient excuse for closure, which Qatar dismissed as entirely baseless, clarifying that the decision to declare force majeure on LNG contracts was completely transparent and made solely because military threat assessments identified a direct, credible risk to employee safety. Qatari authorities expressed deep regret that a global publication allowed its platform to be used as a conduit for a deliberate disinformation campaign, maintaining that Qatar's energy operations remain completely independent, transparent, and guided by safety rather than secret political deals. That is a wrap for today's show. From incredible fan pride in San Francisco and life-changing educational policies to standing strong for the truth on the global stage, Doha continues to shine bright. Thank you so much for joining the Love in Doha show, part of the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on all our platforms for the latest updates as they happen. Have a wonderful and productive Saturday, Doha.